Welcome back to Eye on the Community. I am your host, Sean Anthony. Up next, I have several individuals here joining me to talk about some key messages and new information to share with our listeners from the YMCA. Joining us is the president and CEO of the YMCA, Mr. Tony Collins. Tony, welcome to Eye on the Community. How are you?
Well, I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
It's a true pleasure. I heard some wonderful things about you. My uncle works with you, Don Hurd. So he told me some great things about you.
He is one of the best. Absolutely one of the best. I enjoy and am honored to be able to be on a team with him.
Awesome. Well, let's jump right into it. From my understanding, the YMCA has some very big news to share, and you guys are lowering prices to make health and wellness more accessible to everyone. Share some more information about this, Mr. Collins.
Yeah, thanks so much for helping us get the word out and tell our story. Here's what we need. The Y wants to be responsive to our communities and help serve in whatever way that's needed the most in the community. And what we know right now, more than ever, is people need to come together. People want to be together with their neighbors, with their families, kids with healthy adults. And we want to make sure that in times when there's rising costs everywhere, right? Milk costs more, gas costs more. We want to make sure that people don't have to make hard decisions and not be able to come together at the Y. So we've lowered our prices across the entire system in order to make sure that any type of barrier is out of the way. Now, I also want to tell you, Sean, that we've always had a concentrated effort on never turning anyone away for lack of financial resources. Michelle and Kendra both know that whether it's in our childcare spaces, in our Ys, or any program we offer, if a family still has challenges, we have a membership for all program and scholarships available for families who need that extra help. So we have lower rates now to remove barriers and make sure our community is served. But we also still have the membership for all program.
Excellent. You know, health is very, very crucial, especially nowadays. We've been dealing with this pandemic past couple of years. How can the Y help people get back on track?
You know, Sean, great question. You know, and I'll tell you this is, you know, the Y's been in Central Ohio for over 165 years. And our focus is always to strengthen the spirit, mind, and body of the people we serve in this community. And I say that because it's spirit, mind, and body, more important now than ever. So coming together socially, whether it's our seniors connecting or our teens connecting with adults in a healthy environment, that spiritual lift that gives us to be together is important to our wellness, right? There's a lot of folks also who come to our Ys to swim a lap or to get on a treadmill or to work with one of our trainers or to take a group exercise class, whether you're a senior citizen who wants to be in an active older adults program, or you're somebody who's looking for a real high intense workout. We have an opportunity for people to strengthen their physical wellness. Whether it's whatever part of the wellness journey they're on, we can meet them there and help them advance and be successful. And then finally, mentally, it's, we talk so much about mental health, right? And how important it is. Being out, being physically active have huge benefits on our mental health. Being connected to each other have huge benefits on our mental health. And we've done some other things in our programming that also have direct impact on mental health, but absolutely spirit, mind, and body. The Y's been here doing it for 165 years. We're excited to keep doing it and meet people where they are and help them along their wellness journey.
Excellent. You know, a question may come up when people buy a membership at the Y, where does the money go?
I love that you asked that as well, because a lot of folks don't know this, but we're one of the largest nonprofit organizations here in Central Ohio. And that money, every dollar that's spent on a membership, every dollar that's spent on a week at our childcare program or summer day camp goes back into the community. It helps support and serve through our community outreach programming, making sure people have accessibility to our Ys and to our programs, and even subsidizing the work that we do, whether it's for example, helping families access childcare, affordable childcare, or a lot of folks don't know, last night, the Y helped serve 1,800 people underneath our roof, including over 700 at the emergency shelter at Van Buren for women and families. Those dollars are all a part of that investment into the community. So when you're a member of the Y, or you're swimming lesson participant or camp kid, you're a part of giving back to the community. And we're very proud of that. That's Kendra, Michelle, and I and our team here, very proud of that. We're one of the original social entrepreneurs the Y is, and our work always goes towards lifting up our community. Excellent.
Tell me a little bit about your story now. From my understanding, you came up through the Y and now you're the CEO.
Yeah, I'm that kid, right? Like, some people think about the Y as lap swimming or swimming, and some people think about the gym, right? We get a lot of kids and families in our gyms. But what I think about the Y is a community center, because that's when I was 12 years old, I moved to a new community, and my mom took me there and connected me with an adult who took time to work with me and teach me about who I was, right? Let me learn about me and learn about leadership, learn about service. I was part of a leaders club. I helped teach swimming lessons. I went on to work as a camp counselor. I grew up at the Y. I'm a first generation college graduate in my family, and I give credit to my mother, of course, and to the Y, and of course, God has placed me on this journey. If it wouldn't for those three things, I definitely wouldn't be here sitting here today. That's for sure.
Awesome, man. That's truly awesome. Now let's switch gears here. I want to introduce two staff members here to talk about childcare. We have Miss Kendra Jones-Hayes and Miss Michelle Fought. Ladies, welcome to Our Community. So let's start with this question here. The YMCA, from my understanding, is now hiring for childcare positions. What positions are available right now for people who are looking for a new career?
Yes, we are hiring for a variety of childcare positions here, from infant and toddler care to preschool and school age care, in both in part-time and full-time.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Now, Michelle, this is an industry where you can truly make an impact on your community. What ways do your staff members make their community a better place?
Well, I think what Tony was addressing speaks beautifully as to what we're doing with what I call enrichment programming. We're growing future leaders, and through the wise values and stories that we get to work with the kids, ends up being the ripple. I call my kids the little pebbles into the river, into the pond that go out into the community. So we tie in a lot of the times with campaigns that are going on inside the school. We just did a kindness campaign. We did an anti-bullying campaign. We collected food over the holidays to give back. So we're constantly tying in with their programming, as well as establishing our own enrichment programming. And just this morning, we were talking about, be the leader that you would want to follow. So we're always incorporating that, and then going back out into the community, taking it back into the kids need to know, that what they do here matters. Their words matter, their actions matter. And I think that being a part of the Y and this enrichment program allows us to do just that, teach that, and make it go on and on.
Thank you, Michelle. Kendra, describe the environment the YMCA provides, and what benefits can people get from working there in childcare?
The environment here at the Y is very family oriented. It's positive energy. You're working with the community. And also it's like a partnership of us working with the children and their families in the community. There's opportunities for you to volunteer with the Y at any time to help out in the community events that they do offer around the city. Engaging with the children and family. We have story times that we link up with the children and their parents. And, there's also receiving the joy and love from the children and the parents that you work with here at the Y. The staff here is, once again, very family oriented. Anything that you need, there's always that support there. Your classroom teachers, all the way up to your administrators at your center.
Excellent. Michelle, how can working for the YMCA in childcare create new opportunities for people to grow and expand their career?
Well, I think first and foremost, as the senior member of this panel, I can tell you that it's basically reinventing yourself. I'm back into the saddle with the wee ones, as they say. So it's like it's a new experience every day. I learn new things, you know, it's whether it's just the music that they're bringing to me, and it's like, whoa, I never heard of that. All kinds of stuff. It's just, I'm being reinvented as I help them along the path and grow them into leaders, as I said earlier. So it's a win-win situation. And in addition to that, the Y offers fabulous programs to continue our growth with our own situation. So we have professional development courses. So we're constantly expanding in order to provide, you know, the best programming that we can for our kiddos and the community.
Excellent. Kendra, what training is needed for people who are interested in the jobs that you have available?
We offer required training to work in childcare, for example, first aid, CPR, communicable disease, child development, positive guidance and discipline, curriculum, arts, and literacy. And we also will meet you where you are. And the training here at the Y is amazing. You do it virtual, you can do it in person. It's just good.
And how crucial is it to fill these positions for parents and families?
Childcare is needed for families to function. We provide safe, educational, and fun care for children. That gives the families the chance to focus on their careers and providing for their families. The quality of service that we offer is a big part of what we do in the childcare center.
Excellent. Lastly, what is the best way to reach out and get more information about your job openings at the Y?
Yes, anyone interested can visit our website at ymcacolumbus.org, and you can apply right there online.
Ms. Kendra Jones-Hayes, Michelle Fought, and the president and CEO of the YMCA, Mr. Tony Collins. Thank you all for sharing this valuable information to our listeners here on the Community. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us, Sean.
Bye.